Bets back at it again with another video. For those of you that may be new here, welcome. If you guys don't mind, hit that pause button, go ahead and hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I post. Eventually, we will be on every single day again, but for now, because the college baseball season is just, kind of going towards the end, we are trying to make sure that our content is peak content and that I can get out the best picks available to you guys. So if you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button, guys, we will be going into MLB relatively soon, even though that sport can kiss my ass. So guys, if you haven't already, please, like I said, subscribe. If we get to 250 subscribers by tomorrow, which is the day before the big old huge tournament, I will do an additional free pick, guys, and I will even go over my entire Omaha 8, which could lead you then to some of the futures that I do have in my VIP. So if you guys want to go ahead, if we get 13 more subs by the end of tomorrow and get 20 likes on this video, I will do an additional free pick, guys, and go over the entire Omaha 8 that I have for my bracket that I'm giving out to my VIP clan. So if you guys have not been yet to my VIP, guys, guys, on winnable.com/BGS bets, you'll be able to come here, look at any different plan that you're interested in having for VIP. This one, guys, is the big winner right now. We have 4 spots remaining, and I will probably not restock this, guys, but if you guys go ahead and use code POSTSEASON on this pass right here, guys, I believe the pass ends up coming out about $50 for the rest of the season. So we still have regionals, super regionals, and the College World Series, guys. You're going to want to be on there. There's going to be a lot of content from me. I am going to Omaha as usual. I go there every single year, guys. So please go ahead and check out those last 4 spots. Again, code POSTSEASON. I'm going to put that in the description here. Code POSTSEASON. You guys will get 90% off this price, guys, and you guys will get that pass for about $50. It's a no-brainer, guys. We're going to be cashing a lot. We are 1 of 2 so far in our free, or I guess not free picks, and we are 1 and 2 so far in our futures, and we still have 3 pending College World Series winners that we bet at the very beginning of the year, and I will be adding an additional one to VIP. We did hit Arizona plus 800 to profit 8 units there in the championships last week. So definitely riding high right now, guys, feeling really good. And I just wanted to come on here and give you guys one free future. I did have some people reach out. They were interested in a free future. So we are going to go ahead and talk about the Conway Regional, guys. Let me go to the overall bracket real fast. This little Conway Regional, we have Coastal Carolina, Fairfield, Florida, and East Carolina, guys. And in this specific region, I feel like Coastal Carolina did get hosed. I know I talked about this in one of my latest videos, and if you guys haven't checked that out, my initial thoughts on the entire board, go ahead and check that out. But for Coastal Carolina to get the 13th overall, or not the 13th overall seed, they are I don't remember what their national ranking is at this point, but it has to be 13. Yeah, I don't even know why okay, anyways, 13. I believe they honestly should have been closer to 10. I think that they just came off beating Clemson a couple weeks ago. I wouldn't have minded seeing them a little bit higher up there, but the committee definitely disrespected them. I feel really bad because they were a team that I really did want to take pretty far into the college baseball regionals, and specifically, like I talked about in my last video, guys, this side is honestly fairly easy. I mean, for any of the teams that ended up on this side of the bracket, they honestly got a very good luck pass. They don't have to face the likes of Arkansas or Tennessee or LSU or Georgia or Texas, all the betting favorites until the championship game. So if you are chilling on this side, yeah, it might have a little bit more depth to them, but definitely not the top end power that you'd probably be looking at in other years. So the real pick here in this one, guys, I'm going to go to it and show you guys. And if you have not already gone on MyBookie and started an account, please reach out to me. I have a code. It is a code BGBets on MyBookie. When you guys are signing up, I will be able to receive that notification, and you guys will be able to earn up to $1,000 in sign-up bonuses, guys. It's a no-brainer for those of you that have bet college baseball in the past and want to continue to bet college baseball in the past. MyBookie is second to none, honestly. They have been great to me this year. Them, Bovada, and DraftKings have all been great to me, but MyBookie specifically, I think, is is a company on the come up, and I've really enjoyed working with them thus far. So if you guys use code BGBets, I will also give you a free month pass on my VIP if you guys can shoot me over and kind of show me that you are using my code. But if you guys are wanting the best lines, the lines that come out the earliest, them, DraftKings, and Bovada are three of the best, but this is where we're going to take it, guys, and this is also why I kind of bring that up. Use code BGBets. Show me that you're going to be using some of that money on the Florida Gators, and we're going to be cashing out with this one, guys. But if you show me that, you all also get a free month of VIP. So Florida Gators plus 130 in this region, guys, and that is the way we are going to go, and I am going to show you why, okay? Yes, I just talked about Coastal and how they got shafted. Well, they got shafted because they're going to be facing the Florida Gators probably before they should have. I think Florida probably should have been a regional host at this point. I feel like they kind of got hosed with that. They did play so well at the very back half of the year, and I just feel like the committee, maybe just because they got bounced a little early in that SEC tournament against a team that literally played for the championship, they just didn't play very well in that specific game against Ole Miss, and that was because Ole Miss had their ace on the bump. There's nothing really you can do about that, guys. Hunter Elliott, arguably one of the best lefties in the country, if not arguably the best when he's on his game. I mean, Liam Peterson pitched really well too. Luke McNeely and Jake Clemente also pitched really well in this matchup, guys. I mean, what I'm trying to get at, guys, is Florida just came into this game against a team that was playing really well. They played really well on the road, and they went all the way to the championship game and had a little bit of a fight with Vandy, but were able to beat LSU with their loaded roster as well. I just feel like they just kind of ran into a team that maybe they weren't going to beat in that specific matchup, especially with that pitching matchup as well. So when you kind of look at how Florida's been playing, they won so many series, guys, to end the year. They beat Alabama in Gainesville. They beat Texas in Austin. They beat South Carolina. They beat the Pigs. They beat Mississippi State. Just time and time again, this team started to play better after they started 1-11 in conference play. I thought they were dead. They've had so many injuries to this team. They had to burn a kid's red shirt just because they didn't have enough players to field the team in in this series right here. But they find a way to win, guys, and that's what I really like about this team. They just find a way to win. And the biggest reason why I don't believe that Coastal can get the job done is because of the amount of experience, guys. I'm not saying that Florida, this team's seasoned vets by any stretch of the imagination, but they have played in some of the toughest environments. Coastal Carolina, not so much, guys. I don't see anything on their schedule that kind of warrants a really big matchup that Florida's been through the entire year, and a coach that's been underneath it as well, or a part of it, I guess, not underneath it. They just beat a Southern Miss team that was had won 17 games in a row. Very impressive. But I mean, the other teams that they played in the Sun Belt, guys, just I don't feel like it was as deep this year. I mean, you kind of look through their entire schedule. They beat Clemson in this game here. That's one win that I was pretty impressed with. They did lose really badly to a Wake Forest team I am not impressed with at all. They beat Clemson again right here in Clemson. And where there was one other one, they did lose in 11 to UNC. So I did watch that game. That was an interesting one. I had the under 11 actually in that game, still cashed that one. But this was when UNC wasn't playing as well. They weren't hitting the ball well. They've had the best pitching staff in the country, but they just weren't hitting well at this point. They kind of like how they are now. And they did lose to Alabama earlier on in the year, played a really shitty Ohio State team at the beginning of the year, and then beat an NC State. So these are kind of, a couple matchups just to key off of. But I guess my main point of concern, guys, is that I just don't believe they've been in a game that values as high as what you're going to face when you face Florida. Florida can pitch so many different guys at you. I kind of mentioned a couple of their main starters or their main relief guys in my last little box score, but Aiden King, dog, Liam Peterson, dog, and Pierce Coppola is finally getting healthy. If you guys look at this, 19 innings, 38 strikeouts by Pierce. He's finally getting a little bit healthier. He got more innings this last one against Alabama, had 10 total strikeouts. I believe they're finally going to take him off of any sort of restrictions. I know that he's been kind of restricted this entire year, but Liam's coming into his own. He's had a couple like weird little starts, but he is honestly so impressive, guys. Every time I watch him, I'm impressed even more, especially this game against Arkansas, one of the best hitting teams in the country. He was able to strike out 13 of them. That one's ingrained in my mind pretty heavily. I'm not going to lie to you all. And these ones are just filled with a couple different starts where he wasn't able to go further on because of the weather was impacted in these matchups. So, and Aiden King, all again, just they have a lot of good studs, guys. I think they're going to go deep into this tournament. But another couple guys I talked about was Jake. He's been absolutely stellar, guys, coming out of the pen. I mean, just look at these stats. It is unbelievable. He has he's got a 3.37 ERA, 50 strikeouts, 74 innings pitched, and Luke McNeely has 50 innings and 71 strikeouts, only 41 hits and 26 earned runs, guys. I believe I've watched Solely do this time and time again. He has his guys and he just rides them into the dirt. That is kind of what this whole tournament is about. They have a couple decent arms in the back of the pen, but when you have your guys that can kind of come back and you know that the season's on the line, I really am going to trust Florida over any other team. And the biggest thing, guys, is their hitting. I think that this team can hit with the best of them. I don't think that their average really shows how great they truly are. They are going to be getting Colby Shelton back, and that is, at the time of this video, they still haven't confirmed it, but I am going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that they are going to be starting Colby Shelton. He's been hurt the last couple weeks, guys, but you see here, 377 average, 7 home runs with the 458 OBP. But everybody else, guys, they've been seasoned. I think that this team can just hit, guys. I mean, you watch them and they don't really put the long ball together. I mean, they have 88 home runs on the year, but you don't really see this team as a home run hitting team. They hit a lot of extra base hits. They have 119 doubles. I just think they have timely hits, and this team knows how to play with their backs against the wall, and that's what you have to do when you play, in this regional games. You're going to be playing with your backs against the wall at times, and you have to be able to, succeed in those events. And when you look at the statistics of Coastal, it is very impressive, I will say. We're just going to kind of view the PDF version of this, kind of just going over the entire overview of this team. While it loads, guys, you can kind of see 288 average overall in the Sun Belt. Not too great. I'm not really impressed with that, to be honest with you all. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I can't zoom in. Anyway, you kind of just look through here. 56 home runs. I mean, you don't really worry about those as much. On base percentage of 412. The real important thing, guys, is they do have a 3.25 ERA. That's obviously extremely impressive. But again, I kind of talk about like how this team was, against better competition. And I love Cameron Fluke. He was one of the reasons I chose Coastal Carolina last year. But in this specific event, guys, he just has not faced the premier competition that maybe that Florida's seen. You see against Ohio State, he gave up 5 earned runs against a really, really bad Ohio State team. East Carolina, a team that's gotten hot at the right time, had one good start against them. And you kind of look, and he's just kind of scattered a couple. He's a strikeout guy for sure, through and through. But Troy, a good hitting team, 5 earned runs. But you don't see too many impressive outings against teams that, you kind of look at, well, wow, that's pretty impressive. So you kind of look at his stats there, and then you look at Jacob Morrison. He pitched against North Carolina back when they could not hit a lick, and gave up 3 earned runs. Not too bad again, but nothing. I mean, everything else, just very impressive numbers from him. But again, a redshirt sophomore, I'm not really seeing him come out in a really big game against Florida to take advantage of them. And then Riley Eckhoff, guys, another guy that they'll probably see, I would assume. Again, I like to note the Troy, 5 earned runs. I don't see any other teams that have a very good hitting offense that he really, kind of shut them down. So the main point behind this all, guys, is a team that has seen SEC. I hate to be the SEC bias, but truthfully, they're just Florida, and any SEC team is going to be way more seasoned in games like this than a Coastal Carolina is. Yes, they have all the stats to back up, maybe having a deep postseason run, but when you face teams that have been there, done that, and seen things harder, faster, all that good stuff, you're just not. I don't feel like you're going to be in a very good position to win. So, this regional, I feel really bad. I really wish they got a better draw than Florida, but Florida could truly make a really decent run at this title this year. So just a team that has their backs against the wall, has had gone through injuries all year long, and they continue to fight. They even almost hosted after starting the year off 1-11. So a team that I'm very impressed with. I think kind of how this bracket goes, and let me pull the bracket up one more time to kind of show you guys. I think Coastal probably takes care of business game one. I obviously think Florida takes care of business game one here. And then I think Pierce Coppola is going to go against a Coastal Carolina offense where I just don't think they're going to have any match for him, guys. I think that Florida can take care of business early and not worry about too many arms in this one. I think they're going to take advantage of Ethan Norby, who has not played very well in some really big games that I've watched. And I think East Carolina kind of runs out of their gear, so Florida can kind of save some of those good arms. And once this game's played, guys, this is the real big one. I don't know who Coastal's going to throw in their first game, but if they go Cameron Flukie against Florida, guys, again, he's a hard-throwing righty, and that is what Florida can hit. They've played against that all year. You don't think that Arkansas throwing in guys that throw 100 miles an hour and Tennessee throwing guys they're throwing 100 miles an hour. Like 95 is going to look light to these guys. It's obviously not light in real life, but realistically, guys, they've seen it already, and if they win this game, that's a really big one for them to win. So, and I think that that's what happens. So Florida will be in the driver's seat, and I think they win one of the next two games against them and go to super regionals against possibly another SEC team here. At the end of the day, SEC rules all. I hope, if at the end of the day, if I'm wrong and Coastal does go, that's really cool for college baseball. It's another reason why mid-majors are really fun to watch and why college baseball is truly one of one, and there's nothing better than it. But we're going to go ahead and take Florida, the long-winded whole future, guys. We're going to take Florida plus 130 to make it out of this regional. I think it's a great price, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 unit on this thing, see it come through right before Super. So I really do like this play. So if you guys have not already gone to MyBookie, use promo code BGBets, and we will go ahead and get you a free month of VIP. But that is going to be the free pick for this video, guys. It's going to be a future. Again, if we get to 250 subs and 20 likes on this video, I will go over my entire card and add another free pick. I will be back for a free pick video for Friday, but I will give another pick if you guys are able to get that 20 likes. So appreciate you all, love you all, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace.